Okay. Well, now I know I said that I was going to do videos more often, shorter videos, do videos when stuff is crap. But sometimes when stuff is crap, it's too much crap, and you have to decompress. So I've been going through finals. I made it. I'm still here, and it was rough. You know, I think I told you that I have been taking 2 science classes this semester, trying to catch up so I could go to Henderson in the fall, which is still a little bit up in the air whether or not I'm going to go to Henderson, but we'll get to that later. I ended up having to take off 2 weeks of work, maybe a little more than 2 weeks. I don't even want to sit and do the math. And oh yeah, I was so broke. I was so broke, and it was like 2 weeks until, I think it took off 3 weeks. Anyway, it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks until I was to get my disability check, and I was, I had less than a quarter tank of gas and $2. So I spent a week camping in the parking lot at my college. I can't believe I got away with it for that long. And at 10 p.m. on the night before I got my check, so that would have been the 2nd, 10 p.m. I get a knock on the door. I was in bed asleep, from the sheriff saying, they want you to move. And, you know, to his credit, he seemed like he really felt bad about telling me that. And I was just like, okay, no problem. My check's coming in the morning. And I still had a little under a quarter tank, and I knew that would give me enough to drive out to the Cedar Glades Park, camp there for the night, and then, you know, get to the gas station in the morning and then back to school. So, wasn't a big deal. And I still, you know, still wasn't going to work, but I had that. And so I was, you know, studying every day. And it was nice being right there at the school because, you know, the Wi-Fi was right there. It was easy to deal with that. So I could study, and I could stay at the school library until they closed. And I could shower there at the gym. And it was disappointing that I didn't get to go to the Quapaw because, you know, I don't know if I've told you this, but I have a membership at the Quapaw bathhouse that, if I haven't told you about that, I should tell you about that maybe in another video, but I love the Quapaw bathhouse. Anyway, I like to go there at least as often as I can, like every day, except Tuesday when they're closed. So that was disappointing, and it was funny because it was Saturday afternoon when it hit me. You could take the bus to the Quapaw. And but it was too late, and then of course there's no bus on Sunday. So anyway, I just made do with the showers at the school gym. So I made it through finals, and I had I thought I was going to get a D on these finals for the science classes, and surely only credit to the fact that I took off work so that I could concentrate fully. I got a B on both finals. I got a B in physical science. I got a B, not on the whole class, but on the final. I got a B, and in biology too, which shocked me. I was just blown away because each one of them I had a chapter test right before the final that I tanked. I tanked those chapter tests, both of them. They were awful. I think I got a D on those tests. But anyway, so I ended up finishing both physical science and biology with a C. Kind of a low C, but a C. And I'm just stoked. I mean, it still has pretty much ruined my GPA. I'll probably never get another merit-based scholarship, but I passed. And I didn't hurt my GPA enough to hurt my funding, so for Pell and, you know, student loans and stuff. So that's good. So I made it. I don't ever have to think about physical science again. The funny thing is, though, I keep thinking about it. Every time I keep meeting people that are into that. That I met a guy who was a physicist that I was doing poetry at Arts in the Park with. He was a physicist. And I was like, oh, oh my God, where were you 3 days ago? And I met another guy last night who was a, he wanted to be an engineer, or a, I forget what he said, some kind of an engineer. A lot of math, physics, all that stuff. Electronic? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, so I made it. And it's getting warm here in Arkansas already. And I decided that I was going to have to get a generator. I have an issue with my solar. I don't know if I told you this, but I mean, I have 4 batteries in my bank, and that should run my fantastic fans for, according to other people who have that many batteries, days. I mean, one person I talked to said they can run their 12-volt system off of their batteries for 2 or 3 days without recharging, which I was like, what? Because mine, if I turn on the fans, it's buzzing right now. I need to shut this off. If I turn on the fans and the lights, even if I just plug it in, I mean, it's just too much. And the breaker box buzzes. I don't know if you could hear that, but it was making an audible buzzing noise. And so I spoke at length texted, I guess, at length with different people on my Toyota Motorhome Club who know about these things, and concluded that when the guy hooked up the system, he plugged in the 110 system and the 12-volt system into the solar. They're all plugged into the inverter, which is then plugged in. I don't even know. I don't really know how it works, but anyway, it's all plugged together, all together. So the I don't remember his name on Toyota Motorhome Club told me that because of that what's happening is it's looping, which is where the audible hum is coming from, and that basically my batteries are trying to charge off of my batteries. I don't understand that. But anyway, also, one thing I've known from the get-go is that they're supposed to be hooked up to charge off of my alternator when I drive as well, but that's not happening. There's no charging. I can tell. There's no charging happening, because like on a day when it's cloudy and my batteries are charging to like 30%, which is still like a whole battery, which should be enough to deal with. As I drive around, they just continue to, kind of go down. And yeah, so something's not working there, and I'm looking for somebody who knows how to change those wires around and make them the way they're supposed to be. But in the meantime, when I turn on my inverter, I turn off the breaker for the 110 system, and that's helped a lot. And then the only time I turn it on is in the middle of the night when it's hot and I need to turn the fans on, or I'm cooking and I need to run my, making breakfast, and I need to run my, what's the thing called? Magic? No. To make a smoothie. I can't think of what it's called. Words. So, yeah. So I'm looking for that, and there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. That, oh, yes. Here it is. It's only, May 12th or 13th? And it's hot. It's not even nearly as hot as it's going to be. And I'm having difficulty. I'm trying to do things like avoid air conditioning and try and acclimate my body wearing the scarf where normally I would be like half naked. Revel in the sweat kind of thing. And I think that will help. But it's Arkansas. And unfortunately, because I'm stuck in school and I have to work, I can't just hop in the RV and go up north where it's cooler. I just can't. So I maxed out my last credit source, which is annoying as hell because I'm trying to pay off the credit cards. But anyway, I maxed out my last credit source and bought a generator. And that will be here on the 18th. And I have someone I think I can get to help me pick it up because it's over 100 pounds. And figure out how to secure it onto the back of the camper where I have a cargo hauler I can put it on. And, you know, bicycle chains and all that stuff. And hopefully not get stolen. And then when it's, you know, I'm dying, I can turn on the air conditioner. Or if it's raining and I can supplement, you know, whatever. So, let's hope that that works out nice. And so I wanted to say, if you're having any issues with your solar, or if you've figured out your issues with your solar, I would love it if you would shoot me a comment and tell me what you did, or where you found somebody, or if you're near me in Arkansas and you'd like to, you know, compare notes, shoot me a comment. Click the like button. And, you know, if you found any value here that you'd like to share, that would be awesome. I'm Victoria. I'm traveling, or I'm getting ready to travel in my 1991 Toyota Winnebago RV. And ignore my ugly ceiling. So yeah, the sun is shining and it's beautiful out today. Show you. Would you like to see around a little bit? I haven't made my bed. But you know, you've seen my pretties, my curtains, my stuff. Yeah, I still need somebody who can put together a, whoa. I still need somebody who can put together a workstation for me in this dinette area. I've been thinking about getting a small chest of drawers that would fit in this hole. Take out this table and just put the chest of drawers there, and then add on to top of it a table with it's the same size, excuse me, that's the same size as the top of the chest, that has hinges that I can fold it out this way, and then I can sit here, you know, right here, fold the thing out and have a desk area. That's what I'm thinking about right now, because I don't know that I really want to get in here and build something. Maybe just a chest of drawers would be good. It would give me, you know, drawers to put my art supplies in and my school supplies and stuff. Might be better. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Let me know if you think anything about that. So I'm going to sign off for now, because I said I was going to be, you know, making the shorter videos, so we'll see. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe. So I'm Victoria. Peace.